nice job limiting that and keeping the first down.
Stopped him in his tracks. Distance kick missed. No good. Way wide to the right. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal, and then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Here's Lock to throw. And the cross pressure gets this time for the sack. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks are starting to pile up.
If they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they got no chance to win this game.
Here's Lock. Pass is caught by Robinson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. Third and 7 now.
Simple drag here, lined up back to try to work his way back across the field. You saw me switch there because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Throwing down this nose line. Can't get away. He's taking him down.
I sent you a text message.
Oh. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that's 7 defensively. They've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarter guy because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the distance is. They got to have his hands wide open.
On his J.D. Gillen to punt this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And taking right at the 35. And just getting him off there. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over a great position here with first and 10.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury?
Damn,
because
dude.
they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Second and 10.
Prescott down. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he stepped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
From the right hash, this from 53.
Fuck,
He's got
dude.
the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
They had a chance there to really build a nice early lead, go up a couple of scores. But he doesn't hit that one quite right, and it winds up an empty possession.
The possession switching back to the New York Giants. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because if he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Now lock. That's complete. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for because narrowly you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
In motion to tight end. They look to throw. It's locked. Catch made by Slayton. And they're wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And I think this is a route we'll see more as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in his face on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding it for a short gain.
Here now, third and a yard. They'll hand it to Tracy. And a very determined run there. He'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 10 yards, good for a giant first down.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They punted on the last two possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them. Provide a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
That's nice.
Tracy going to get it on first down. To the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards time and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this, the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early. Running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So the ball down to 16 here for first and 10. They'll go again with Tracy. And this time really falls. Just stopping right at the line of scrimmage. Trey Davies getting the tackle. Trying to get the edge. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total defense there. Can't get to the edge. No place to move it inside. And then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big top tackle for no gain for the offense.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now to the air. Lock.
Damn, dude.
Touchdown. 15-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Stop playing. Oh, that fucking hurt. Oh.
It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Go, strong arm, stiff arm, step. There we go.
All the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. He'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Just picking up yardage and benches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Now throw again.
Throw.
Prescott.
Throw, I said.
Staying on his feet. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I don't know what you were seeing on that play, but it felt to me like I wasn't watching a football field. I was watching a boxing ring. Watching when he was bobbing and weaving and trying to make sure he kept the play alive. Just didn't turn out well for him in the end.
Impressive that he stayed in the pocket while avoiding those couple of would-be tacklers, but eventually goes down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible.
And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game
Hey,
plan.
babe.
Whatever they came in with. Now
I'm having problems doing the kick. Can you help me with that one? And every time I try to do it, it goes off way too far to the right. And I don't know how to fix that.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
This is what I'm talking about. See how it's right in the middle? Watch. I won't touch anything. See how it goes off that way?
No good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra.
It doesn't go straight in the middle. It goes off to the side. That's why I asked if you could help me. But apparently I'm not that fucking important. All you care about is your goddamn fucking videos.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
That's all you seem to fucking care about.
Often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Block. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Block. No escape from Watkins. He'll go down. With a sack.
Starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, he's given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Back to throw. Block. Pressure gets to it again. Micah Parsons. What a start to this ballgame. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
On to punt, Jamie Gillen. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This will be fielded at the 17. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On first down, they'll drop the throw. A short one taken in by Ferguson. They'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build a good momentum, don't they? And look at this back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game.
Hey, babe, what does Amy do tomorrow night? Or tomorrow afternoon? Fuck. Oh, never mind. Mom's got an appointment tomorrow. What? Okay. What about Thursday afternoon?
So the drive takes it into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41.
Because I was going to see if she could take me to my doctor on Thursday so I can get my fucking medicine that I need. So I can start doing my blood sugar again.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop the throw. Let's try. As the tackle's made at the Giants 14. A very solid gain of 27.
And there's a
pushing to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. A good hands there defensively. And second down. Prescott yet again. And this is caught for a touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in the first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. And now, before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Damn, right?
Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
I can't do the kick. The arrow. How are you supposed to hit the arrow? How are you supposed to touch the arrow when it's in the corner and you can't get to it?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times.
Okay, I'll try it, but I doubt it.
In this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
No escape for Rock, and he'll go down. Micah Parsons. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Well, how about this? A fistful of sacks already. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. What an incredible start for this defense. If they keep this pace up, they could be looking at an all-time performance.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw it is Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rip, and they get off the field.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Block now.
Hit that motherfucker.
Hit.
There we go.
He'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because
the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
Jamie Gillen now on the punt.
Go. Fuck, man.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 23 yards to pick up there.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
Shit.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Play action now. Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Stiff armed in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jay Ferguson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, I know I gotta do a field goal attempt.
Aubrey now for the point after.
Okay, what did you say, babe? Okay, so where the arrows are? Okay, so I gotta press this. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. That's why I needed your help, because I wasn't understanding it.
And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. I'm fucking stupid. I'm so fucking stupid, y'all. Yeah, I got it. I didn't know I had to do that. Oh.
So after the touchdown,
I missed the arrows. Hit that motherfucker.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Now I just need to start. Now I need to sack the fucking sack the fucking quarterback for the Giants.
Move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalposts, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt, then you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
There we go.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. Shotgun snap to Lock. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons. My goodness.
Micah Parsons.
5 sacks for him in this ball game.
Sack the quarterback for the Giants again.
You doing okay over there, partner? Because that's yet another sack in this game that you just had to call. We're not even at halftime yet. No wonder this team has the lead. What an effort by the defense right from the word go. The adjustments at halftime, they're going to have to be big, or this could really get ugly in the second half.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 17.
Sack the fucking quarterback. Nice.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Micah Parsons, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Come on, Cowboys.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Come on. Shit. Yeah.
And this will get inside the 20 and be touched down just outside of the 15-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Oh, Cowboys walk. Yay, let's do this. Okay.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to goal. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles,
not fucking throwing.
Might be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get big.
There he goes, right side. Sheds off the tackle.
Come on.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Damn.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone.
Okay, now I know.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
There we go. Yes.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Damn.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
I'm kicking ass. Don't you think, babe? Actually, no. We'll just leave it at that one.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Hit that motherfucker.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And now out come the Giants. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
On play action, lock.
Sack that quarterback.
That caught by Manhurts. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. On the give, it's Tracy.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lock.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Yay,
the Cowboys about set to take over on offense.
Yep.
It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. Come on, Cowboys. We can do this.
Prescott off play action.
Throw.
Escapes the sack. And they'll get this down to the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target,
but it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing, Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off, didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are pouring it on. So
yeah, we are.
Into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a route is on here in this first half.
Damn. Talk about kicking ass. Holy shit.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kind of missed the arrows, but oh well.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And New York set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. And interceptions result. So
are you collecting your channel points or no?
Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Osa Odighizuwa able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
Well, this certainly feels like complimentary football to me, partner, because the momentum from the team's touchdown drive looks like it's made its way over to the defense. They're working together in tandem now. Offense gets in the end zone. Defense with a big sack on the first play of the following drive.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Locke to throw. He's got Slayton on the slant. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. Micah Parsons in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Jamie Gillendow, standing just outside his own goal line.
Why the fuck would you turn around, dumbass? Fucking
and this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Oh.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on fourth down.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll start with a run by Tracy.
And he is going to be stopped cold by the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Locke. This one is Slayton over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
On the ground, here comes Tracy.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the first down.
Motioning to the left is Robinson.
They look to throw. It's Locke. That's complete to Slayton. And he is tackled inside the 49.
I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Give me a sec. Okay. Resume. Okay.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now Locke. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
There.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Locke.
Sack that quarterback. Sack, 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 sack. There we go.
He will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Good job, Mike.
Parsons in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and a mile. Back to throw. Locke. Now Locke, he wants the football. It's out. And now off to the races. Down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Well, Charles, I think things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first half performance.
I didn't watch. Look at the, hold on. How'd you look at the score? Is that a blowout?
I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
45-7? Well, these motherfuckers ain't scoring worth shit. Okay. Oops. Oh, I still made it.
Here in this first half. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed.
Well, the game I played yesterday before I streamed was 50-0. Okay, I should have just fucking streamed that. Shit, that was a fucking blowout.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Hit that motherfucker. Hit that son of a bitch. There we go.
We'll wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the Giants
nice job, Cowboys.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
5:30.
Throwing to start the drive.
Sack, sack, sack. Get the fuck off me, dude.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to come from what, a linebacker, a corner, a safety? They feel like he can win every battle.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Locke working out of the gun. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. At least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Locke looks to throw it again. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, paired that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
I don't have any cigarettes. Bubba doesn't have any either.
Theme in this first half. This is second.
Oh shit, I gotta pay attention. Welcome to the floor.
From the gun, it's
Sack that fucking quarterback.
The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. They get 11 on that one. It leads to 3rd down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
3rd and 8. Looking
Sack
to throw.
the quarterback.
Wow.
Sack the fucking quarterback. Sack him, sack him. There you go.
No
Good
escape
job.
for Locke, and he'll go down. Micah Parsons drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot, and here another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Yeah. But I know there's 4 people watching. Oh, yeah.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
Come on.
This is taken at the 23. Oh, some strong running. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott now from the 50. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
To the air again, Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Prescott now. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Okay, I know how to do this. Good to go.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided to do. I kind of thought that they would go for it in that situation. But sometimes I'm sure you just think to yourself, take the 3 points, put them in your pocket, and move on.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
A last series form, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
To throw it is Locke. Catch made by Slayton. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tracy.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. That's one where you probably give the ball carrier a bit of a mulligan, right? Where was he going to go there?
Yeah, you could almost see his brain turning over from our perspective. Just put your foot in the ground and go, except there was no place to put his foot in the ground, and there was no place to go. No room to roam.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there.
Nice
play has been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football, but they couldn't get the hook up there.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're nothing too threes that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Play action now. Prescott.
Throw.
Keeps himself upright. They shakes him off.
Would you throw the goddamn ball?
Fighting to stay upright.
Throw.
And he fins him off. They still can't get him. He stiff arms him. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
2 minutes.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all, because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
Prescott going right back to Ferguson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And now a tip of the cap to the man under center, Charles. He just went over 400 yards passing in this ball game. He's got the touchdown passes to boot, taking pretty good care of the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jake Ferguson.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys just continue to roll.
So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that
56-7. Holy fuck.
Aubrey Good with a PAT. And a route is on here in this first half.
Can we say the Giants fucking suck?
Kick this one away.
You see the score?
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Damn.
Possession of the football going back over to the Giants.
They fucking
Charles,
suck.
we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Lock gonna throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
What are they doing?
Block now to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. DeMarcus Lawrence. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a round. As we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. It was a veteran quarterback, Dak Prescott, who had it working in the first half. He had half of the ages. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. He threw a must-worth of touchdowns in just those first two quarters of play. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this.
Options. Controller. Oh, no. Go back. Hold on. Settings. Okay, how do I turn the vibration off, though?
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected.
Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. There we go.
Second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag if it's not already.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
Oh, shit.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is
Nice.
that the done is done. There's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out and take pride in your work and try to put something together here in the second half.
Hey, babe.
Now 2nd and 9.
Can you go turn the deep fryer on? I'm getting hungry.
Operating from the gun. Lock.
No escape for Lock, and he'll go down.
Unless you don't want to make corn dogs and fries, I could just have my stuff that's in our freezer.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
No, because it takes forever to heat up.
Already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a
What?
conversion here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Stiff arm, stiff arm.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in grip.
That is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown.
Jake Ferguson.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So that is a big one, folks. Can you believe it? 8 passing touchdowns.
Holy fuck, 62 to 7? Damn.
That had never been done.
Welcome to the 3.
History.
Perfect.
The extra point
63-7.
good by Aubrey.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Babe, I don't think the Giants are gonna score. Look at it. 63 to 7. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get. Yeah.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
We're lucky they even got on the fucking board. Hit that bitch.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And now out come the Giants.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throwing to start the drive. Lock. Now he's forced out right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tracy. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down at 7. Back to throw. Lock. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Shotgun snap to Lock. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it.
Here's Jamie Gillendow. He's been terrific so far. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the 3rd phase, but you see here it can be the 1st phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hi,
So it
Bubba.
looked like someone was very
What you
confident
doing,
in his
Chubby?
ability to fit that one in. I would say
Chub, what you doing, baby boy?
There. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Hit that son of a
fair catch
bitch.
taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive. Lock.
Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Block. It's complete to Robinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Hi, baby. Hi, Bubba. You being a good boy, Chubby?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Mama needs her hand, Bubba. I'm sorry.
Now Lock on the bootleg.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in his 3rd quarter. As he'll go for it on 4th down.
Come on, sack that fucking quarterback. Nope. Good job. Good job, Cowboys.
Well, it's too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play. Exactly the right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to not run dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott.
Throw. Okay, fine. Don't throw.
Pushes past him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
3rd and 2.
Throwing, Prescott.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Off the play
Throw.
Prescott. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 32 on the play.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Now a 1st and 10.
Oh, 1st and 10. Cool.
To throw is Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown.
Jake Ferguson.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys extend their lead yet last touchdown pass not only put 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Aubrey now for the PAT.
Perfect, right in the middle.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
70-7, holy fuck.
And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And New York set to take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. They look to throw. It's locked. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Play action. Now it's locked.
Bellinger hauls it in out left side.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Tracy, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball right on the 50-yard line.
Toby's still laying there, yeah.
Down at 5.
Okay.
From midfield.
Sack that quarterback.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball.
Now it only shows one watching.
That's nice. Down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here's Locke. Open man, that's Malik Nick. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball.
Can you put my juice or my ooze in one of my Gatorade bottles after you rinse it out?
While you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Now Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. On the move past the 40. Still going.
Fuck yeah. Touchdown. Fuck. 76-7.
And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown.
Damn. These motherfuckers are just... Yeah, my team is fucking up the Giants.
Those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Already speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one
77 to 7. Babe, can we say the Giants suck?
So after the touchdown,
I missed the
Aubrey
2
now
arrows.
to kick this one away.
Hit that motherfucker. Hit that bitch. There we go.
Across the 25 and down at the 28. And New York set to take the field.
Hey, Anna.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably
Want to see what I'm playing?
To this point, Charles, and one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game.
I'm going against the Giants and look at the score.
But we know that winning the game.
Dallas is fucking them up.
So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that
Holy
works.
fuck. Sack that quarterback. Get the fuck off of me. I'm going to sack that. Nope.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He'll be
Yeah.
stopped at the
Couldn't sack the
35,
quarterback, but oh well.
He picks up 7 yards.
It's okay.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw.
Yeah.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1
Third
yard
down
here to pick up
conversions.
the first down. Third down, here's Tracy. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
And they have just not been able to block him at all.
Welcome to the 2.
Game seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Chubby, you gotta move, Bubba.
Captained, of course, by their quarterback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Throw. Stiff arm, stiff arm, stiff arm.
It's Ferguson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Looking to throw. Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Prescott off play action.
Throw, motherfucker.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're taking a throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover.
Oh,
This
first
time
and
they let
10,
him roll
okay.
down the field.
And a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Fuck.
Jake Ferguson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control.
Hell yeah, we do. Nice job, Cowboys. Let's fucking go.
Bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happening to them here in this one.
Yeah, 84-7. Holy shit. This is no fucking game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The New York set to take the field.
Shit.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
Sack that quarterback.
And they'll begin by running the action.
Oh, fumble. Go, 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 go.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And this is one of the dangers of running quarterback on the football. Now, look, he goes through ball security drills just like a running back does.
It's on Thursday,
Most of the
okay.
time, the quarterback swings the ball away from his body, and in traffic, sometimes they forget to protect it.
From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers, he brings out this offense. And I know that they double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people that have big games as well.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Hold on. Oh, shit.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 4.
Fuck, dude. My bad.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Following the delay, here's second and 9. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And take it.
Damn, dude.
For a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, 32 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We're just fucking up the We're fucking up the Giants, dude. This is fucking embarrassing. 91-7.
Here in the third quarter.
Shit.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Come on, Cowboys. I know we can do this shit.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Hit that motherfucker.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points to Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
Hit that quarterback. Hit that motherfucker. Sack that bitch. Fuck. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Without a doubt, but for the defensive guys,
97-7? Fuck.
everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Cowboys are just fucking. I don't know. 98-7. Damn. This is no fucking game.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Shit, where's Macklin? That you fucking need him to show him that I'm doing good. Oh wait, I forgot he's working. Holy fuck, man. That's too close. Sack that bitch.
Here on first down. And he'll get this to the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there.
This is no fucking game.
Here's Locke to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force.
What happened to the first bag?
Pick up the first down.
Oh. 98-7?
Right back to Tracy. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called.
Guys, I'll be right back. Bathroom break. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's resume.
Running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Hit that. Fucking hit.
He's going to leave this for his running
There we
back.
go.
It's complete. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender.
Get that bitch. Get the fuck off of me. Attack that goddamn quarterback.
Outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Micah Parsons gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York.
Don't you bite me. That fucking cat.
This is
Stiff arm, stiff arm, stiff arm, stiff arm.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cowboys
cat tried to bite my foot or my toe.
Once more, and you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout.
Throw.
Prescott.
What, Bubba?
It's incomplete.
What, Elvis? Baby, what? What? What?
Because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Yes, I love you too. Thank you for kisses. Now go lay down. What, Bubba?
Is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T.
What do you want, Elvis? Mommy's busy right now.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
What?
A nice job of bodying
what?
him defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you lose
yes, I love you too. The fuck does this cat want?
Physically, and they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He's got water in his bowl. He's not getting mine. He's not getting mine.
Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas.
Yeah, hit those motherfuckers.
And taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Almost 2 hours. Yeah, I think once the 2 hours is up, I'm in the stream.
Block gonna throw.
Hold on, Bubba.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed.
What, Bubba? What?
Able to keep the receiver and the
yes, I love you too, baby. Your mama's baby. Are you purring? Yeah, mama's pretty boy, huh?
Up the middle they go. Tracy, and he'll be tackled at about the 35.
No bite.
62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact.
Sack that quarterback.
Makes a lot easier.
Get the fuck off of you goddamn player.
And make a run as we just saw there.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Micah Parsons drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Ah.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see
okay, but I gotta let him cool. They just came up.
They gotta give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. Fielded just inside the 20. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and out now come the Cowboys.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Here's Prescott.
Outright, he finds Tolbert.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Prescott now from the 50.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of
Yeah, I'm playing Madden football, NFL, or Madden NFL 2025. But look at the score.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now.
Hey, what are you doing Thursday afternoon?
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
They run here with Rico Dowdle.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
What about Friday afternoon?
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd.
I need to go to my doctor to get my medicine.
They run again with Dowdle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And that nearly their 1st pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Play action now. Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe
went off a little too far to the left.
And see what he has to say because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
New York set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect 2nd half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the 2nd half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the 1st.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points. An absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Locke. Under pressure, they got him again. Odighizuwa. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback, brought down with the game already decided. This sack adds insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in a drive in the final quarter.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Block now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. They do get 7 out of that.
Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Much love to each and every one of you, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.
He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in.